All right. That's going. All right. Go. I can't open my window.
Okay, it's so hard to close? Oh, because
No, because the GoPro's on it now.
It's hard to close anyway, though.
Yeah, I know.
Hopefully mine's not that hard to close.
Alright, let's check our phone.
No, mine's nice and easy.
Good for you.
Yeah. Jealous.
Alright. Right here. Alright.
Fox Tower, Cessna 938 uniforms holding short runway 24. We'd like to remain in the closed pattern, runway 24.
Cessna 938 uniform, Fox Tower, make right closed traffic, runway 24 cleared for takeoff. Wind is 230 at 14.
Clear for takeoff, runway 24, 908 uniform.
So when you're holding short of the line, I like to always be angled like that, even on this side, before
Fox Tower,
you get on the other side, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That'd be good.
Right base for 24. November 906 Yankee, runway 24, clear to land, winds 230 at 12. Clear to land, 24, 96 Yankee.
Here we go.
Alright, looking at the windsock. Looks pretty much straight down the runway.
Straight down the runway.
Really nice.
There. 5 and rotate.
Very nice. Feels like it's pretty solid, huh?
Yeah. Feels good, it's smooth.
Oh, there went your GoPro.
Oh my gosh, seriously?
I think you might need a new suction
Yeah, I'm thinking so too.
cup on there. Or a different type or something.
I'll worry about it in a minute.
My students use them and they do work, but they're probably newer.
Plane, see if I can fix my
Yep.
GoPro.
Sure. That's the good luck right there, right?
Delta
Yeah.
Training Aviation.
That's
9 Yankee Zulu,
all
this frequency, taxi to MH. This frequency to MH, Yankee Zulu.
Good control.
Alright, Mike.
Go ahead and request a frequency change.
Fox Tower, Cessna 908 uniform, requesting frequency change.
Cessna 908 uniform, frequency change approved.
Frequency change for 908 uniform. Thank you.
Alright, we'll go ahead and we'll dial in your CTAF.
Is that 122? I don't remember what it is for Rosamond.
You have your chart, right?
Yeah.
I know what it is, but I want you to get in the habit of.
Yeah, definitely. Get this trimmed here.
And then think about pattern altitude and stuff too. Like how high do we need to go? Have that number in your head of where am I going to level off at? Because some people, they'll just keep going. We'll be at 5,500 feet by the time we get to Rosamond, and it's this huge parabola, right?
Yeah. Trying to get this thing
a little bumpy.
Let's see, for Rosamond we got 1229er.
And you'll have to get a new chart, a current one for Solo 2.
Oh, okay.
Just so you know. So in case you have to divert because of bad weather, you have correct information, right?
Yeah. Okay, so 1229er. Have to change that.
Awesome. I don't have a counter in this plan.
$24.15, so we're looking at 34.
It's actually 3215. It's an 800.
32 because of 800 feet.
Pattern,
okay.
yeah. Fox and Rosamond are 800.
Okay.
Mojave's 1,000.
Okay.
So that's good. So you
What
have
was it, the standard 1,000?
Yeah, standard 1,000. Why they chose 800? I don't know.
Yeah.
Somebody in their infinite wisdom, right? So I would go ahead and start making a call. How many miles are we out?
About 5.
Yeah, 4, 5, 4, somewhere in there.
Okay.
Tell them what you're going to do, what runway you're going to use, the whole bit.
All right.
Rosamond traffic, Cessna 903, 908, uniform is up 5 miles to the southwest. We're going to be inbound for touch and goes, runway 26, Rosamond traffic.
Just Rosamond on the
We'll end up doing a taxi back, maybe a touch and go, we'll see. Depending on stuff.
Okay.
So do you see the runway out there yet? I'd probably pick a heading a little bit more to the left. Otherwise, by the time you get there, you're going to be a little bit further.
I think I see it over there.
Okay. So remember, it's you got the mine and you have this terrain.
Yeah.
And then you have the desert.
Oh, we're
on the other
right
side
in front of us.
Yeah, there's
I was
nothing.
looking over there up again. All right.
It's kind of, it's a little hidden, right?
Yeah.
And then check this out too. You got a little. Not very zoomed in though, huh?
Nope.
There you go. Yeah, I can see it. That's a little bit more helpful, right?
Yeah. Did I call and say that we're entering on the...
Yep,
Right
left downwind for runway 26.
Rosamond traffic, Cessna 908, uniform is entering a 45 right downwind, or left downwind for runway 26. We're going to be doing a private taxi back. Rosamond.
There you are, making your turn. Down this road here is a good spacing for your, over here, look at, to your right, that road. You fly down this road, you're going to be so unbelievably tight, you're going to overshoot. Try and look at the windsock if you can see it, get an idea what the winds are doing. See it right there? It's pretty big.
Yeah.
Inside the segmented circle?
Yep.
What is it doing?
It looks like it's hanging down. Is it?
I'd say a little bit, but right to left is what it looks like to me. And then make sure you're looking at your turn. So right here, it's not the 45, it's too soon. Everybody wants to turn early, right?
Yeah.
Always ask yourself, should I turn? This is noise sensitive, so you either have to go in front of the school or you have to go on the back side. There you are, keep on flying that airplane. How are we looking? We're starting to fall behind a little bit.
Yep.
What else you got to do?
We got to do our guns check, gas undercarriage, make sure power.
Left base call, tending the flaps.
Rosamond traffic, Cessna 90398, uniform is turning final for runway 26. Rosamond.
Flaps. Short runway, skinny runway. There we are, good, looking better. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's too windy actually.
See, it's hanging down.
Yeah, and this one here is hanging down too.
Yeah.
So it's actually nicer up here, believe it or not, for the morning. Alright. Airspeed's looking pretty good. You got about 12 degrees of flaps in, that's fine if you're happy with that. Holding that center line, working your way over all the way down to the ground. Very nice. Pitch altitude's looking pretty good. That was pretty nice. Let's go ahead and we'll taxi back right now.
Alright.
Go ahead and start braking. You can catch one of these ones coming up. A little bit of aft elevator. And then there you go, good. That elevator all the way back. And bringing those flaps up are good too, right? That takes the weight off the wings and puts it on the tires, so you're less likely to skid.
Rosamond traffic, Cessna 908, uniform is clear runway 26. We're going to be taxiing back for takeoff runway 26, Rosamond.
Okay, so things to think about on this next one. We got a little bit tight, so a little bit wider of a downwind would be good. Remember to call your base leg call. Flaps, remember beam your numbers, you want to get that first notch, and especially with a shorter, smaller runway, right?
Yep.
At Fox, if you don't want to do that, that's fine. It's pretty big, right? Double the size. And then you're better with your center line here because you didn't have a whole lot of leeway not to be.
It's more sensitive that I keep it on the way.
you realize there's consequences.
Yeah.
Over in Fox, you realize there's no consequences.
Yeah.
It's the same asphalt in the center. It's the same asphalt that's on the left and the right, right?
Yeah.
So we need to bring the mindset here over to Fox. You land over at Fox in your check ride, and the center line's outside of the main wells, right, of the main gear. You'll bust your check ride. He wants it to be inside of the main gear.
Oh, okay.
Right? Even if you do the most beautiful short or soft field landing there is, and it's outside of that, he won't be happy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's a small, short runway, mindset, right? But good on the landing. The landing was really nice on the mains first. Before you cross that bar, make our call.
Rosamond traffic, Cessna 908 uniform is going to be taking runway 26 for, we're going to be making left cross traffic for runway 26. Rosamond.
Awesome. Don't see anybody, we're looking good. Lights, camera, action. Just verifying everything is where we want it to be. Get these guys off the floor. Otherwise it's going to get caught up underneath your rudder pedal, right?
Yeah. Alright.
Looking at the windsock, still looks pretty flat.
Still flaps up. Alright.
Rolling.
We're rolling. Full
Hands on
power
the yoke.
down the floor.
Power indications.
Yep.
Engine instruments
Full
are
power.
green.
Yep. Everything's green.
Airspeed's live. That way you can abort if you need to abort. Very nice.
I did not drop that wing at all.
That was beautiful. You'll notice the more power you have, the easier it is to drop that wing, right?
Yeah.
And you had a nice smooth rotation. You didn't yank it off and make the stall warning horn flare and all that business, right?
I am going to extend this upwind just a little bit.
Yep, I would too. Normally at Fox you have a lot more runway to climb, right?
So by the time you reach the end of the runway, you're a lot higher.
Now, another noise sensitive area out here is this school here. So if you want to turn, you have to turn on either the inside or you have to turn on the outside. I know it's like totally sandwiched by two schools, right?
Yeah.
Yep, and they're in session too. Look at all those cars.
Yes, sir.
Right rudder.
Oh, right rudder. Huh.
You're only going to need right rudder, even in a left turn with that climb, right? Making your call, turning right crosswind, runway 26, Rosamond.
Rosamond 908 uniform making a left turn for the right crosswind, or left crosswind for runway 26, 908 uniform.
Set of 908. Rosamond, good. Keep that turn going all the way out to your road, right?
Yeah.
Not Rosamond Boulevard. This is good for you coming up here because you're so used to the Fox and the tower, right?
Yeah.
So we need to take you out of your comfort zone and away from your complacency.
It is.
Right?
Yeah.
So I want you to constantly think, what's the next step, right?
Yeah.
To stay ahead.
Rosamond traffic, 908 uniform is on the left downwind for runway 26, Rosamond.
Very nice. All right, so this time, let's try, by the time we're on final, let's land with 30 on the flaps, just to get a feeling for it. So go 10 at the numbers, 20 on base, 30 on final.
I'm going to fly around the school this time.
Okay, sure. Your choice. As long as you're consciously aware of where that runway is when you're making that turn, I'm okay with it. So maybe here, you can go ahead and start pulling your stuff, right? And start getting configured. This would be a situation where maybe you were following another airplane that was on final and you're going out a little bit further, right? Because you can easily turn before and not be in a high position, but sometimes you're forced to come out a little bit further.
Rosamond traffic, Cessna 908 uniform is turning left base leg for runway 26, Rosamond.
Nice. Final's looking clear. Jumps check.
Yep. Gas, undercarriage, mixture, and power, and seatbelt, and switches.
I normally try to do it on the downwind leg when you have a little bit more time as opposed to the short base legs where you're turning and the whole bit.
Rosamond traffic, Cessna 908 uniform is turning left final, turning on final for runway 26, Rosamond.
I got all kinds of time now to line up and get everything right. Drop our next notch of flaps. Over 20. Drop it down to 3. There's that braking power coming in. Man, that's a lot of flaps. I can't imagine going to 40.
Yeah, 40 is just crazy. Watching your speed.
Yep.
That's one thing you have to be aware of too, right? You start putting all those flaps. It's easy to get slow. Windsock, taking a look. Still looks about the same as last time. Very nice. Looking good. Holding the center line, get back on it the whole way down.
Back.
Yep, back on the center line. Or flaring.
Ah,
So you're getting you're a little late on that one,
it's
right?
that 30 degrees of flaps.
Well, you have to pull a lot more, right?
you do.
Your nose is angled down a lot more. That's why we're doing it, though. You should be able to land with any degree of flaps. Aft elevator, that'll help you with the braking. On the center line. Nice. You're doing good. You're doing safe landings, right? I'm just critiquing areas that can improve more, right?
Yeah.
So you're doing really well.
You're right. Really taking me out of my comfort zone.
Yeah. You get complacent, and that's why we're gonna go somewhere else.
At Fox, I'm like, I can do it almost with my head.
Yeah, you don't have to think about it.
Yeah.
Here you have to think a bit more.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So we're all cleaned up, making your clear runway 26 call.
Rosamond traffic, Cessna 908 uniform is clear runway 26. We're going to be taxiing back for a takeoff runway 26, Rosamond.
All right, so this one we're going to do an emergency approach and land. I'm going to pull your power, and you're just going to have to glide on in and make it into Rosamond.
Okay.
Yeah. Eventually you'll get comfortable with Rosamond, and we'll go up into like Mountain Valley and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Mountain Valley's definitely a challenge. Half dirt, half asphalt, really narrow runways. Taxiways are like crazy narrow. But it's good. You get into there, you can go pretty much about anywhere you want to go.
Next Wednesday, I'm flying up to Tehachapi with a friend.
Oh, nice.
In a 172 with the G1000 outfit.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah.
Where's he? Or is it his airplane or?
He works out at Edwards. He's part of the flying club out there.
Oh, okay. You're gonna go up in 9 or 8 Echo Delta.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's Dave CU.
Oh yeah, he's one of my buddies.
Yeah, you know him?
Yeah.
Tell him.
Tell Dave. Say, hey, I fly with Travis. He flies out of Barnes. He'll know.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Cool. Awesome.
I've flown with him a bunch. He's a good guy.
All right. Yeah.
He's probably one of the best guys you can fly with out there.
Yeah. Oh,
super
man,
friendly.
Oh
like,
my gosh.
Really nice guy. Easy to be around.
Yep.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Dave's great.
I love flying.
He
with
fixes
him.
headsets. That's what he does for his thing on the side.
Really?
Yeah, just for fun.
He never told me that.
Yeah. So when you get your headset and it breaks, you take it to Dave.
Wow. Okay.
He'll fix it for you.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. He
cool.
knows all about them.
All right. Nobody on final. All right.
Rosamond traffic at 908 uniform is taking runway 26 for, we're going to be making a left close traffic for runway 26. Rosamond.
That's funny that you know him.
Oh yeah, he's a really cool guy. He
Yeah.
knows. I've flown with him for years.
Yep.
I was out there for 4 years, and he's been out there the whole time.
Yeah, I've flown with him. Most of my previous flying some of my previous flying has been with him.
Yeah. We did. I checked him out in the 182 and got
Really?
comfortable in that. And yeah.
Cool. All right, flaps will carpet you cold. Yep. All right.
Hands on the yoke. The examiner's gonna want to see you hanging on to that.
Yeah.
That's the second you cross the whole short bars.
Ah.
Right rudder. Good. Think of it like if you were to take your driving test and you pulled out of the parking lot without touching the steering wheel. What do you think the examiner in the right seat would think? Right?
Yeah.
Same sort of thing. Think of it like that. So we're shooting for about 60 for your best glide. Okay?
Yep.
It says indicated airspeed. It doesn't say miles an hour or knots. I'm pretty sure it's knots though, because that's the main one on this one, right?
Yep.
It has an inner mile an hour ring, but it's pretty hard to see. So that's your goal. Now this one, when you're doing the emergency approach, there's no way you can go on the outside of the school, right?
Yeah.
You're just going to have to take a look and decide, hey, when do I make my turn? You turn too soon here, and it could bite you, because at Fox you can turn too soon.
Yeah.
And you can
got all kinds of runway.
You got all sorts of runway. You can still get down and be on the runway. So, but you don't want to go too far either, right? So it's a real fine line between when you turn, early or late. Better. You're getting more of a feel for the rudder.
I don't know what happened in that last turn.
It's easy. You get into. Go for it.
Rosamond traffic Cessna 908 uniform is turning, we're on left crosswind for runway 26.
You get used to a particular airplane, and then you hop into something like the Citabria, which has like 3 times the amount of rudder authority that the little Cessnas do, and people put in too big of a correction, right?
Yep.
And so there's all these uncoordinated turns.
Rosamond traffic Cessna 908 uniform is turning left downwind for runway 26. Rosamond.
All right, let's do our gumps check now that we're on.
Awesome.
Yes, undercarriage.
Got
Got our wheels and mixture. Good. Power. We're still climbing up to our altitude and switches and seat belts. All good.
All right, so your engine's done.
Pitch for 60.
Okay. Remember, you can always square your base if you need to, right? Make your left base call now.
Rosamond traffic Cessna 908 uniform is turning left base for runway 26. Rosamond.
You have the power and the of a go around only, right? So keep judging it. How are we looking right now?
We're high.
Okay.
Actually,
you got it made?
Most def.
Okay, yeah,
for sure. I'm going to go ahead and drop 10 degrees flaps.
Yep. And remember, don't bank low to the ground, bank up here while we still got some altitude. So start cutting the corner here as opposed to, so if you know you got it, this would be a situation where I'd probably go all the way to full and I just go dump them all the way in there. Max them out. You got this runway.
That's 30. Is that
yep,
full?
Yeah.
Rosamond traffic, Cessna 9 form is on short final for runway 26. Rosamond.
I go all the way to full, all the way to 40. You don't want to overrun, right?
Yeah.
There you are, just maintain the airspeed. So keep that nose about 55, 60-ish, right?
Wow, that's so
Hands
much
on the
flaps.
throttle.
Yep.
Yep. And we just got to get the flare right because you have no power, essentially, right?
Yep.
Awesome. Awesome. So that's another situation where I would use 40, not just the short, but hey, I want to get down on the runway. I know I haven't made 100%. I'm going to bring in all my flaps. Nice. That was good too, braking straight before you turn, otherwise you'll slide around the corner. That was good. Much more challenging than Fox, huh?
Yeah.
Rosamond traffic, Cessna 908 uniform is clear runway 26. We're going to be taxiing back to runway 26, 908 uniform.
So, we start working on your short field takeoffs and landings, which is going to be after you solo. You'll be able to fly into Rosamond, and you'll be able to exit at the very first taxiway here. That's considerably shorter than what you've been getting off at, right?
Yeah.
With your normal, your emergency. In emergency, yeah, I would expect you to get off on that one. But think about how much shorter that is.
Yeah.
And you'll be able to comfortably get off. We're not creaming the, skidding, nothing like that. Just taxi right on off. Look at the distance you have, because you have from here, and then the beginning of that is displaced threshold, right?
Yep.
So it's not much. What would you say? Maybe 1,000 feet?
If that.
Yeah. All right, cool. We'll take off. We'll start heading back towards Fox.
All right.
Rosamond traffic, Cessna 908 uniform. We're going to be taking runway 26 for a left crosswind departure to the south. We're going to be heading back towards Fox, Rosamond.
Awesome. Bunch of old guys working on their planes.
Yeah.
That'll be me one day. Being the dog. Out working on the airplane.
Yep.
I've been there once already, so. But it never had hangar.
Back on the center here.
Okay.
All right.
We're rolling.
Full power, feet to here we go.
On my own runway too. My little grass runway. Yeah. Just mine. Right? A little bit of a wing drop, but not bad. That was 3 up here, right? 1, 2, 3, yeah. 2 at Fox, that's 5. Yeah. Trying to keep track of our landings.
One, 2, 3, yeah. 4. And the one at Fox will be 5.
Rosamond traffic, Cessna 908 uniform is turning the left crosswind for runway 26. We're going to be exiting on the left crosswind, heading back down towards Fox, 908 uniform. is exiting the pattern to the south. We're going to be heading towards Fox, 908 uniform.
So I put in a Fox field in here for you. So you're 7 miles out. This will help you back you up. That looks like about right. Cool. Okay, you should be there in 5 minutes and 41 seconds. You're doing 72 over the ground speed. Yep. These are pretty reasonable. Yeah, these are handheld with a modification so you can take it in and out. Yep. They're not IFR certified GPSs, but this is a hell of a lot better than nothing.
That's for sure.
And the 396 has been around for a while. I think it's one of the first color ones. So these are cheap. You know, relatively, right? You get one for probably a couple $100.
Yeah.
Before you call that, what do you need before that?
I need the ATIS.
Yep. Because when does the ATIS come out?
Hourly.
Yeah, 10 minutes before the hour, right?
Yep.
So, might be the same, but let's just see, right?
Sierra.
Nope, different.
Fox Tower information, Sierra, 1550 Zulu. Wind 240 at 11. Weather, better than 5005. Temperature 31.4. Altimeter 29902. Check density altitude. Visual approach runway 24 in use. Advise on initial contact you have Sierra.
Alright.
We have Sierra.
And we'll be full stop, it's fine.
Yep.
Fox Tower, Cessna 908 uniform is 5 miles to the north. We'd like a full stop.
With Sierra.
Cessna 903, 908 uniform, Fox Tower, enter right base runway 24. Clear to land, wind 250 at 15.
Clear to land, runway 26. We have Sierra 908 uniform.
24. What? 24. You told 26. I remember your initial call is always full, right?
Yeah.
He happened to know who you were. And that, you notice how you called 908 uniform, but he called you back 903, 908 uniform. They're really cool here, that but they don't instill good habits. Camarillo would say, come back and they would say, say full call sign. Do you have information, Sierra, right? They get all over you.
Yeah.
These guys are just like, whatever, right?
Yeah.
They're there to get their paycheck and get you in, right? So, alright, cool. So it's already picking up. We're already at 15 knots. It's on its way to a windy day.
Did he say to enter in the downwind or the base leg?
He gave you a base leg.
That's what I thought.
Once you feel like you're on a base leg, then just tell him right base, runway 24.
Yep.
I think he said base leg. Now I'm second guessing myself now you said that. Well, this one flies surprisingly better.
Yeah, it's I like it a lot actually, especially GPS is handy. It's kind of cool to have.
It has good equipment,
and the nice radio and transponder.
Makes me wonder what he paid for it.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and tell him right base runway 24.
Fox Tower says a 908 uniform is on the right base for runway 24.
Cessna 908 uniform, roger, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 24, 908 uniform.
Good.
Finals looking clear.
Yep, don't see anybody else. Try another no flapper.
Alright.
Jump checks.
Yep, gas. Still got our wheels, mixture, power, seat belts, and switches. All good. Oh, this has pitot heat on it. Cool.
Yeah, hopefully you never have to use that.
Yeah, hopefully.
On this airplane.
It is something that the other planes don't have though. That's why I thought it was interesting.
Yeah. Really something you should never need in this airplane.
Yeah.
Alright. Keep on asking yourself, right? High, low, fast, or slow?
A little bit low. We're going to be going for pitching for 70 because we have no flaps.
Are the pappies back out again?
Nope.
Oh,
yeah, we're just lining up with it.
There we go. Ah, look at that. Right on the glide path. Boop. Sometimes it's hard to tell
doubted
at
me.
an angle.
Just kidding.
How dare you? Alright, looking at the wind side. Looks like to me it's not right down the runway. What would you say?
It's a little bit coming from
right to left.
Yeah, right to left just slightly.
Yep. So correct for when you're coming in. Make sure you're using those ailerons to stay on the center line. Like Rosamond. Pretend it's Rosamond. Yeah, see how it's pushing you? Good. Yep. A little bit of left rudder to straighten it out. Left rudder. That's it. Oh, too much left rudder. Nice. Look at that. It's better, huh?
Just a little bit right to the...
So we corrected a little bit too much, ended up on the right side, but at least you're correcting.
Cessna 908 uniform, taxi to parking this frequency.
Taxi to parking this frequency, 908 uniform.
And maybe I should have gotten off there.
You can, whatever you want to do. Or the next one. Is that your GoPro?
No, it's still going.
Something beeped.
Yeah. Huh.
Oh, arriving at Fox. It's probably this.
Oh, we're arriving at Fox.
I didn't know until this told me. Yeah, that we were here.
Yeah, I had no idea. Right?
Not a clue.
I had no idea where we were.
Too many things beep nowadays between the washer, and the dryer, and the microwave, and the oven. It's like I don't need you to tell me. I turned it on. I know it's generally when it's done.
I really like this plane.
Yeah, that's
like
good. That's good experience.
So my solo though, is that going to be in the 152 still?
Yeah. Okay. We've done all the maneuvers in the 152, right?
Okay, yeah. Alright. Clear the runway, we can... Checklist. After landing. There we go. Clear runway. Yep, all over. Radio set. This frequency, flaps up. Carb heat cold, landing light off, wasn't on, taxi clearance, already got it. Airplane taxi.
It's not on your checklist, but always look, you can say, okay, yeah, I'll turn that off too. So cool. Good job on the landings today.
Cool.
And you can tell, right? Like it's close enough. These airplanes are close enough that you can transition between the two of them, and it's safe. You wouldn't do that between like the 172 and this. There's a big enough difference to where there'd be some issues going on, right?
Yeah. So in a checkout ride, do you like do all the basic maneuvers in the plane? Is that what a checkout ride is?
Oh, to like to come in and get checked out in an airplane?
Yeah, saying like a 182 or 172.
Yeah. Well, 172. Yeah, it's just to go out and do some maneuvers, make sure they're safe. A 182. Well, it depends, right? You know, do they have
yeah, they're
high performance. Do they have their complex? If it's a retract, it can be much more involved. It just depends on the plane and their experience too. Like, say they have 100 hours in a 172, and they want to get checked out at the club in a 172. They've never flown here before. Then it's going to be a lot easier on them than if they've never even sat in a 172. Yeah. Right. But I take it on an individual basis. I think that's the fair way to go. You can't pigeonhole people, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So. Let it start to release a little bit, and there you go. And it'll start pivoting. Awesome.
There's that chain. Sweet. Gotcha.
He'll reach.
Alright. Oh, steering airplane, avionics switch off.
Avionics switch is this one.
This one. Okay, so the radio's, what should I?
You can leave it off, that's fine.
And that's on standby, yep.